just crossing the Delaware. We went to Jersey and got some computer parts. I needed some screws and some Loctite and some thermal grease. So my mom's going to go back down to the store. We went to the A&P already and got some market items. And I guess she wants more down there. Okay, I pulled the motherboard back out. Now I'm going to try to process these things. I'm going to make them all look like that. And I got some grease to put on the CPU. First I'm going to reinstall these clips. I have the brackets on, but I don't have them tight yet. I'm going to put some thread locker. It's Loctite blue, actually. You use the red, it never comes off. Put the blue on and it keeps them tight, but they can come off if you have to. So I'm going to tighten these down, and then I'll put the cooler on. Okay, that's all secure. There's Loctite on all the threads. Just put a little more on there to just make sure. Just to keep them from wiggling loose.
Right. Then you get an engine light. Right?
Alright. Now let that dry up and then I'll flip it over and put the cooler on it. Okay, I've got it's dry now. It's all nice and tight. Now I gotta grease up the CPU. I bought some grease at Radio Shack. I'm surprised they had it around here. You don't want to put too much on. You don't want it to overflow. I'm using a Q-tip. All this job is to have a good seal between the cooler.
One more, Mario. Two more.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put the camera down to put the clips on. Well, there it is. Let's just hope that
You can do the water. Mommy and me yoga.
that works. Okay, this is really, I just have this held in by pressure. What I really need to do is someday put a clamp on the back or something to keep it pushed forward, because there's like little hooks here.
Great about this Mommy V1198 lesson.
And usually there's a little piece here, but it doesn't fit on this particular board, so
I just hate it, like when I was on
I'll just save it in case that kind of board comes by again. The cards should hold this in, though. There's not going to be a lot of jostling on this anyway. I'll put the fan in and some cards in, and then hook them up. The connectors are different, so I'm going to have to cut the wire on the other one. Use that here. The same voltage. Okay, I'm leaving both ends on just in case you need to switch it off to a different motherboard later on. So I tape back the white wire, which is actually a sensor indicator that actually this board uses, but I'm going to have it just ignore it.
Right.
For sensing whether the CPU fan is on or not.
So how far did the ambulance have?
I don't know how to, without getting a different fan, how it's going to sense that. Maybe I'll put a heat sensor in later. So anyway, I stripped it back, I tied together the reds, and I'm going to tape them. Man, not my best taping job, but it'll hold good. I use good tape too, 3M tape. Okay, now I'm going to tie this one up and tape that one too. Then I'll tape them both together. Okay, that's it. I have two tails on it now, one for each kind of motherboard. Now to reinstall that fan, I had put the heat sink on backwards. Thing didn't fit right, so now I just put it back in the right way. So now to do it again. Yeah, there it is, finally perfect.
Style. Healthier skin.
Oh, here's the true test. It's booting up. Got bad settings in the CMOS though. I don't have the front buttons hooked up because they daisy chain through this stuff. There's no tools to put it anywhere. Okay, I put the plastic wiring for the wiring for the start button for this, since it doesn't interface like the other one does. I got to figure out a way to use this one. I got to like translate this somehow. I'll figure out the wiring somehow.
All right, thank you.
But for now, it's gonna have to be like this, so that it can run. There's the on button. And it should start right up.
Beautiful presentation. Beautiful. For me,
Which
the
does.
burnt a little bit.